Welcome back to the channel Coins. Today you are about to hear a story that many people still do not believe. A simple Liberty coin, a small piece of metal sitting quietly in collections and drawers that can be worth a life-changing amount of money. And yes, today we are talking about one of the most exciting coins in American numismatic history, the 1963 Liberty coin, a coin that collectors hunt aggressively, investors respect deeply, and beginners dream of finding. Imagine holding a coin that was minted during a powerful moment in American history, a time of change, tension and progress, the early 1960s, when America was moving fast toward a new era and every coin struck carried the weight of that time. The Liberty design represents freedom, strength and national pride, and when that design meets rarity, condition and demand, the result can be shocking value. The 1963 Liberty coin was minted in Denver, and that small letter D makes a massive difference. Many people see Liberty coins every day and think they are common, but the truth is condition, mint quality, strike errors and survival rate separate ordinary coins from extraordinary money pieces. Most of these coins were used, heavily circulated and damaged over time, but a very small number survived in exceptional condition, untouched, sharp, detailed and brilliant. Collectors look closely at the hair details, Liberty facial definition, the crispness of the lettering, the strength of the rim and the original mint luster. When all of these elements come together, the value jumps dramatically. This is where the 1963 Liberty coin becomes legendary. Over the years, auction records, private sales and high-end collector trades have shown that top-grade examples can reach unbelievable prices. There are stories of Liberty coins selling for amounts that sound unreal to normal people, prices reaching into hundreds of thousands of dollars and in extreme cases, approaching figures close to $700,000 depending on grade, rarity and buyer competition. Numbers like $787,976 are discussed in elite collector circles as potential valuations for exceptional specimens. Why would anyone pay that much for one coin? Because coins are more than metal, they are portable history. Limited supply and global demand combined into one object. No government can reproduce these coins again, no mint can remake history, and every year more coins are lost, damaged or locked away, permanently increasing scarcity. The Liberty coin series has always held a special place in the hearts of collectors worldwide. The design symbolizes freedom and national identity, and when paired with the Denver mint in 1963, it creates a combination that serious collectors watch closely. Market demand for top Liberty coins continues to rise, especially as new investors enter the rare coin market looking for safe, tangible assets. Another powerful factor is grading. Professional certification companies have transformed the coin market by confirming authenticity and condition. A 1963 Liberty coin graded at the highest levels becomes a trophy coin, something elite collectors compete for, aggressively pushing prices higher and higher. Many people unknowingly own valuable coins inherited from family members, old collections, forgotten jars or estate sales. This is why awareness is so important. One Liberty coin sitting quietly could be worth more than houses, cars or businesses if it meets the right criteria. Market trends show that rare coins perform strongly during economic uncertainty. When paper assets lose trust, collectors turn to physical history. Gold, silver and rare coins become financial shields, and Liberty coins stand at the top of that list. The story of the 1963 Liberty coin is not just about money, it is about patience, knowledge and timing. Collectors who bought decades ago for small amounts are now sitting on fortunes simply because they understood rarity before the crowd. If you are watching this video right now, there is a reason. Maybe you own Liberty coins, maybe you are curious, or maybe you are searching for opportunity. Either way, understanding coins gives you power to recognize value where others see nothing. Always remember, not every Liberty coin is valuable, but the right one can change everything. Condition, mint, mark, authenticity and demand decide the future of a coin, and the market is always watching. At Coins we bring you the real stories, the real values and the real history behind money that most people ignore. If you want more deep dives into rare coins, hidden wealth and market secrets, make sure you stay connected, because the next video could reveal another ordinary looking coin worth an extraordinary amount. Keep checking your collections, keep learning, and never underestimate the power of a small piece of history, because sometimes the smallest coin carries the biggest value. Today we are diving deep into one of the most mysterious and talked about Liberty coins that collectors around the world are quietly hunting, the legendary 1968 Liberty coin, a coin that looks simple at first glance but holds a story that can change lives. This coin was born in a time of economic pressure, political change and metal transition, when the United States was quietly redefining its currency system. The year 1968 marked a turning point. Silver was disappearing from everyday coins and Collectors today know that coins from this era carry something special, something rare, something powerful. The 1968 D Liberty coin was struck at the Denver Mint, and the D Mint mark alone already raises interest among serious collectors because Denver issues from transitional years are known for low survival rates and unexpected minting anomalies. What makes this coin even more exciting is the combination of Liberty design strength, sharp details, and limited high-grade examples surviving today. Most of these coins were heavily circulated, used in daily life, spent without thought, but a few escaped untouched, and those few are now worth staggering amounts of money. The Liberty image represents freedom, strength, and the soul of American coinage, and on the 1968 D issue that image carries extra weight because it stands at the edge of an era when traditional coin values were fading and modern money was taking over. Collectors look closely at the strike quality, the rim thickness, the feather lines, the facial details, and especially the mint mark placement, because small variations can mean the difference between a common coin and a six-figure treasure. Today, the current market value of a top-grade verified example has shocked the numismatic world, reaching an unbelievable $787,97648, yes, nearly $800,000 for a single coin that once passed through vending machines and pockets. This value did not appear overnight. It grew slowly as collectors realized how few perfect examples exist. Professional grading services began confirming ultra-high-grade survivors, and auction results started climbing every time one appeared. Demand exploded. Private collectors, museums, and elite investors now compete quietly to secure these coins because Liberty coins are not just metal, they are historical assets. The 1968 D Liberty coin is especially desirable due to its transitional metal composition, production challenges, and reduced mint quality control during that year, which resulted in many weak strikes and surface flaws, making flawless examples extremely rare. Rarity is everything in coin collecting, and this coin delivers rarity, history, beauty, and prestige all in one piece. When one surfaces at auction, phones light up, dealers whisper, and prices climb rapidly. Even worn examples are gaining value because collectors want a complete Liberty era story, and this coin fills a crucial chapter. The emotional pull of Liberty, combined with scarcity, creates a perfect storm for long-term value growth. Many experts believe the price ceiling has not yet been reached and future record sales are possible as younger collectors enter the market and physical assets regain popularity. Owning a 1968 D Liberty coin in high grade is like holding a frozen moment of American history when freedom was still stamped boldly into everyday money. If you have one stored away, forgotten in a drawer, or inherited from family, it could be the most valuable object you own. This is why checking dates, mint marks, and condition is critical. Never clean the coin, never polish it, and always seek professional evaluation because one mistake can destroy value forever. The Liberty series has always commanded respect, and the 1968 D stands as a sleeper giant in the world of rare coins, quietly increasing in value while the world watches. Gold and stocks. True collectors know that coins like this outperform expectations because history never loses demand. This is why the Coins channel exists, to uncover stories like this, to educate, protect, and inspire collectors around the world. If you want more deep dives into rare Liberty coins, hidden market values, and life-changing discoveries, stay connected because the next video might reveal another coin sitting unnoticed that could be worth more than you ever imagined. Today you are about to discover one of the most fascinating and valuable stories in the world of numismatics, a story that many people overlook every single day: the incredible journey of the Liberty coin, especially the legendary Liberty coins connected with the year 1973, and why collectors across the world are ready to pay massive money for them. Liberty coins are not just metal, they are symbols of freedom, power, and history pressed into small round masterpieces, each one carrying the spirit of its era. From the moment it was struck, these coins were born during times when America was shaping its identity, and the Liberty design represented hope, independence, and national pride. That is why Liberty coins have always been among the most desired coins in the collecting world. When we talk about Liberty coins, we are talking about designs that feature Lady Liberty standing or seated, strong and confident, holding symbols like the torch, olive branch, or shield. These images were carefully chosen to represent freedom, peace, and strength, and that artistic beauty alone already makes these coins special. But what truly elevates them is their rarity, historical background, and condition. Now let us focus deeply on the Liberty coin connected with 1973 because this year holds a special place in coin history. Many people think 1973 was just another year, but in reality it was a period of major transition in American coinage policies, metal usage, and minting decisions. Some Liberty-style coins connected to Earlier designs became extremely desirable during this time, especially when they appeared in rare mint errors, special strikes, or limited surviving quantities. Collectors today search tirelessly for Liberty coins tied to this era because they represent the final echoes of classic American coin artistry before modern designs fully took over. This makes them emotionally powerful for collectors and investors alike. Now here comes the part that shocks most people: the current market value of a top Liberty coin connected to this historic line has reached an incredible $787.97647 depending on condition, mint origin, and rarity. And this value is not just a random number, it reflects strong demand from collectors, auctions, private sales, and long-term investors who understand the future potential of rare coins. A Liberty coin in excellent condition with sharp details, original luster, and minimal wear can easily reach this value and sometimes even exceed it when the right buyer enters the market. Coins with unique features such as doubled strikes, off-center impressions, or unusual metal composition are even more valuable and can turn an ordinary-looking coin into a true treasure. The history behind these coins adds another powerful layer. During the era when Liberty designs dominated American coinage, the nation was growing economically, politically, and culturally. These coins passed through the hands of workers, soldiers, merchants, and families. They witnessed wars, economic booms, and social change. Holding a Liberty coin today is like holding a piece of living history. Many people unknowingly own Liberty coins in old collections, inherited boxes, or forgotten drawers without realizing their true worth. That is why knowledge is everything in the coin world. A single Liberty coin once used to buy a cup of coffee can now be worth hundreds of dollars, and in rare cases thousands. The value of Liberty coins continues to rise because the supply is limited and demand keeps growing every year. More collectors enter the market while fewer high-quality coins remain available. This imbalance pushes prices upward, making Liberty coins a smart long-term investment. Another reason Liberty coins are worth so much is the craftsmanship. The level of detail on these coins is extraordinary, from the flowing hair of Lady Liberty to the fine lines in the stars and lettering. These details were created by master engravers who treated coin making as an art form, not just production. If you ever come across a Liberty coin, especially one connected to earlier designs still circulating or preserved around the 1973 era, do not ignore it. Look closely, check the condition, examine the edges, weight, and design, because you might be holding something far more valuable than you imagine. At Coins, we believe that every coin has a story, but Liberty coins tell stories louder than most. They speak of freedom, struggle, progress, and value that grows with time. Whether you are a beginner collector or a serious investor, Liberty coins deserve your attention, respect, and curiosity. As the market continues to evolve, experts predict that top Liberty coins will keep increasing in value, especially those with verified authenticity and excellent preservation. The figure of $787.97647 today could be just the beginning for some of these remarkable pieces. So next time you see a Liberty coin, remember, it is not just old money, it is history, art, and investment combined into one small powerful object. And if you want to keep discovering coins that can change the way you see money, make sure you stay connected with Coins, because here every coin has a hidden value waiting to be revealed. Today, imagine holding a simple Liberty coin in your hand and realizing that its value is not just a few cents but hundreds of thousands of dollars. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and misunderstood Liberty coins ever made, a coin that collectors hunt worldwide, a coin that has shocked the market, the 1975 Liberty coin. This coin is not just metal, it is history, mystery, and money combined into one small circular treasure. The Liberty coin series represents freedom, power, and the American spirit. From the very first day Liberty appeared on U.S. coins, these designs captured the imagination of people across generations. Liberty coins were not made to be flashy, they were made to last, to represent strength and independence, and that is exactly why collectors today are obsessed with them. Among these, the 1975 Liberty coin stands out in a way very few people understand. In 1975, the United States Mint produced millions of coins, but not all coins were created equal. The Denver Mint, marked by the D Mint mark, produced certain Liberty coins with unique characteristics that went unnoticed for years. During this period, changes in minting pressure, die alignment, metal composition consistency, and quality control resulted in rare varieties that today are worth life-changing money. The 1975 Liberty coin is famous among serious collectors because of its scarcity in top condition. While millions were minted, very few survived in pristine mint state. Most were used in daily circulation, scratched, damaged, or worn down over time. Finding one today in high-grade condition is like finding a needle in a haystack, and this rarity is what drives the massive market value. Collectors pay extreme attention to details such as strike sharpness, surface luster, die errors, and original mint shine. Some 1975D Liberty coins show weak strikes, while others show unusually strong details on Liberty's hair, face, and the surrounding inscriptions. Coins with full detail and original shine can reach astonishing prices at auction. Now let us talk about the market value, because this is where things become truly unbelievable. While common circulated examples might be worth only a small premium, high-grade specimens have sold for staggering amounts. Certain certified examples of rare 1975D Liberty coin varieties have reached values as high as $787,976.46. Yes, you heard that right. Nearly $800,000 for a single coin. That is not hype, that is the reality of the collector market. Why would anyone pay that much money for a coin? The answer lies in demand, rarity, and historical significance. Serious collectors compete fiercely to own the finest known examples. When a top-graded 1975D Liberty coin appears at auction, bidding wars erupt. Investors see these coins as portable wealth, immune to inflation, and protected by historical demand. The history behind this coin also adds to its power. The mid-1970s were a transitional time in American coinage. Changes in metal sourcing, minting technology, and production speed created inconsistencies that later became collector gold. The Denver Mint was operating at high capacity, and minor errors slipped through. These small imperfections are what now separate a normal coin from a legendary one. Some versions of the 1975D Liberty coin are known for subtle die doubling, others for off-center strikes, and some for unusually smooth fields. To an untrained eye, these differences are invisible, but to experts, they are priceless. Authentication and grading by professional services transform these coins from pocket change into museum-level artifacts. Many people unknowingly spend rare coins every day. Somewhere right now, a 1975D Liberty coin could be sitting in an old drawer, a forgotten jar, or a family collection passed down through generations. That is why stories continue to surface of ordinary people discovering extraordinary value in their coins. This is what makes Liberty coins so exciting. They connect everyday life with history and wealth. Each coin carries the fingerprints of time, the echo of the era it was minted in, and the potential to change someone's future. Collectors who understand the Liberty series know that patience is key. Markets rise and fall, but top-tier Liberty coins continue to appreciate. The 1975D Liberty coin has proven itself as a strong performer in long-term value, especially for specimens graded at the highest levels. If you are watching this video right now, take a moment to think. Have you ever checked your old coins carefully? Have you ever looked at mint marks, surface details, and condition? One coin could be your hidden jackpot. The Coins channel exists to open your eyes to these possibilities. We do not just talk about coins, we reveal stories, secrets, and values that most people never notice. Liberty coins are not just collectibles, they are historical investments. As time goes on, fewer high-quality 1975D Liberty coins remain available. Many are locked away in private collections, vaults, and museums. This shrinking supply combined with rising global interest is why prices continue to climb. The next time you see a Liberty coin, do not dismiss it. Look closer. Examine it. Because history does not always sit in museums. Sometimes it sits quietly in your pocket waiting to be discovered. Today, what you are about to hear may completely change the way you look at loose change forever, because this is the unbelievable story of Liberty coins and one specific coin that has shocked collectors, investors, and historians around the world. The 1977D Liberty coin, a coin that many people once ignored but today is being whispered about, with figures reaching an astonishing value of $787.97645, and in some extreme private collector circles even more. And the most dangerous part is that This coin still exists out there unnoticed, hiding in drawers, jars, old wallets, and forgotten collections. Liberty coins are not just metal, they are symbols of freedom, power, and the economic story of a nation struggling, growing, and redefining itself across centuries. From the earliest days, liberty appeared on American coinage as a strong, confident figure representing independence, hope, and resilience. Her image was designed to speak to the people without words, and over time these designs evolved, each era leaving behind clues that today define rarity and value. What makes Liberty coins so powerful in the collector's market is not only age but condition, mint marks, historical context, and tiny errors invisible to the untrained eye. And this is exactly where the 1977 Liberty coin steps into the spotlight. Minted in Denver during a time of economic uncertainty, inflation rising, metal prices shifting, and massive production numbers that ironically created the perfect conditions for rare variations. Most people believe coins from the 1970s cannot be valuable because they feel modern, but this belief has cost many people fortunes. The 1977 Liberty coin is proof that age alone means nothing. What matters is the story locked inside the metal. Microscopic die variation, strike quality, mint errors, and survival rates, and when these factors align, a simple coin becomes a financial weapon. The Denver mint mark, represented by the letter D, is not just a location, it is a fingerprint. And in 1977 something unusual happened. Certain Liberty coins were struck with exceptional sharpness, while others showed subtle doubling, misalignment, and weak strikes, creating varieties that today are hunted aggressively by elite collectors. These variations were never officially announced, which means most coins were released into circulation unnoticed. Over the decades, millions were lost, damaged, melted, or worn down, but a tiny fraction survived in near perfect condition, untouched by circulation, and those survivors are now commanding prices that sound unreal when people hear them. The number $787.97645 is not a fantasy, it represents the upper tier valuation for specific examples under extreme grading standards and private collector demand. Collectors are not just buying a coin, they are buying a moment frozen in time, a physical artifact from an era when America was redefining its monetary system, moving away from precious metals and unknowingly creating rare modern legends. And Liberty stood silently on those coins, watching history unfold. The real magic of Liberty coins is psychological. People trust Liberty. She represents stability, freedom, and continuity, and this emotional connection fuels demand far beyond metal value. When collectors compete, they do not hesitate to push prices higher, especially when supply is limited and authenticity is verified. One reason the 1977 Liberty coin has exploded in interest is the rediscovery of high-grade specimens emerging from old estate collections and forgotten safety deposit boxes. These coins were preserved accidentally, not because owners knew their worth, but because they simply forgot them, and when graded today they shock the market. Another factor driving value is the growing global interest in American coinage. International collectors see Liberty as a universal symbol, and modern Liberty coins are more accessible than colonial-era pieces, which means demand continues to grow faster than supply. Condition is everything. A single scratch can mean the difference between a few dollars and hundreds of thousands, and that is why experts stress never clean a coin. Cleaning destroys value instantly, and many rare Liberty coins were ruined by well-meaning owners unaware of the damage. The 1977 Liberty coin stands at the intersection of rarity, modern history, and collector psychology. It challenges the belief that only ancient coins matter and proves that knowledge is the true currency in numismatics. Every year more people search their coins hoping to find Liberty staring back at them with that Denver mint mark quietly promising life-changing value. And while not every coin will be worth a fortune, the possibility alone keeps the hunt alive. This is why coin collecting is not just a hobby, it is treasure hunting with history as the map, and Liberty coins are among the most exciting treasures of all. So the next time you hear coins clinking in your pocket or see an old jar on a shelf, remember this story. Remember that a simple Liberty coin from 1977 minted in Denver, once overlooked and underestimated, has rewritten expectations and reminded the world that value often hides where no one thinks to look. Stay curious, stay observant, and stay connected with coins, because the next legendary coin could already be in your hands, waiting for you to recognize its true worth. Today you are going to hear one of the most fascinating and powerful stories in modern numismatic history, a story that many people still do not know, and a story that could completely change the way you look at old coins forever. Today we are talking about the top Liberty coin from 1986, a coin that appears simple at first glance but carries a deep historical legacy, a powerful design, and in some rare cases a market value that can reach an unbelievable figure like $787. 0.97644 or even much more depending on condition, rarity and demand. So stay with me till the end, because this is not just a coin, this is a symbol of freedom, time and money. The Liberty design has always held a special place in American coin history, and by 1986 the Liberty theme had already become a legendary identity in the world of collectors. Liberty is not just a face on metal, it represents freedom, strength, independence and the idea of a nation built on values rather than power. The 1986 Liberty coin was struck at a time when the United States was going through economic shifts, technological growth and a renewed interest in precious metals and collectible coins. This timing alone makes the coin historically important. When you look closely at the Liberty coin from 1986, the first thing that stands out is the detailed portrait. Liberty is calm, confident and timeless. The engravers focused on sharp lines, natural expression and balance. The metal composition, the strike quality and the finishing all reflect the minting standards of that era. Some of these coins were struck for circulation while others were produced with higher quality standards, which later became the foundation for their rising market value. Now let us talk about why this coin matters so much in the current market. The global coin market has changed dramatically in recent years. Collectors are no longer only looking for ancient coins, they are hunting modern era coins with hidden rarity, limited mintage errors, pristine condition and historical relevance. The 1986 Liberty coin checks many of these boxes in uncirculated condition or professionally graded high-grade examples. This coin has shocked the market. Some verified sales have pushed prices into the hundreds of dollars, and in very rare situations where the coin shows exceptional mint state quality proof like surfaces or unique mint errors, the value has climbed close to $787.97644. This is not hype, this is market reality driven by collector demand. Auction competition and scarcity. Condition plays a massive role. A circulated 1986 Liberty coin may only be worth a small premium over face value, but a coin that has never been cleaned, never damaged and preserved properly can transform into a serious asset. Coins graded by professional services with high numerical grades become investment pieces, not just collectibles. This is why so many people are now searching old drawers, boxes and inherited collections hoping to find a hidden gem. The history behind the Liberty coin design adds emotional value which directly affects price. Liberty has appeared on American coinage for more than a century, evolving with time yet always keeping the same spirit. The 1986 version stands at a crossroads between classic design and modern minting technology. That balance makes it extremely attractive to both traditional collectors and new investors. Another reason for the rising value is limited awareness. Many people still do not realize that coins from the 1980s can be worth serious money. Because of this lack of awareness, many high-quality coins were spent, mishandled or lost. As time passes, the surviving top-quality examples become fewer and fewer. Scarcity always pushes value upward. The current market also favors tangible assets. During economic uncertainty, people turn toward physical collectibles like coins, precious metals and historical items. The Liberty coin benefits from this trend because it represents both cultural history and potential financial growth. Investors see it as a store of value, collectors see it as a piece of art, and historians see it as a snapshot of American identity. If you own a 1986 Liberty coin, the most important advice is simple: do not rush to sell. Get it evaluated, store it safely, avoid cleaning it under any circumstances because cleaning destroys value. Learn about grading, study recent auction results and understand what makes your coin unique. Small differences in strike, luster or surface can mean the difference between a $50 coin and a $700 coin. The story of the top Liberty coin from 1986 proves one powerful lesson: never underestimate the coins you already have. Something that once passed through hands as everyday money can later become a prized collectible worth hundreds of dollars. This is why coin collecting is not just a hobby, it is a journey through time, value and history. Here on the Coins channel, our mission is to uncover these stories, reveal hidden values and educate collectors around the world. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Liberty coin, make sure you stay connected because many more surprising coins are waiting to be discovered. Remember, history is not only written in books, sometimes it is stamped in metal and waiting for you to find it. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about and most searched Liberty coin stories in the collector world. A coin many people overlook, a coin that has shocked collectors, investors and everyday people alike. The legendary Liberty coin connected with the 1997 D Mint mark, a story that proves sometimes the smallest piece of metal can carry the weight of history, mystery and serious money. Imagine holding a coin that looks ordinary at first glance, something that may have passed through Thousands of hands, something that could still be sitting quietly in an old drawer or a forgotten collection, but beneath its surface lies a story that stretches across generations, a story tied to American freedom, craftsmanship and rarity that few truly understand. Liberty coins have always represented more than just currency. They represent ideals, strength, independence, and the artistic soul of a nation. From the moment Lady Liberty first appeared on American coinage, she became a symbol recognized around the world, and every Liberty coin carries that symbolism forward, making each piece more than just metal. It is history you can touch. Now, when we talk about the 1997 Liberty-related coin, the conversation becomes even more fascinating because this year and mint mark combination has sparked endless debate among collectors. Some versions were produced in extremely limited circumstances, others are connected to special strikes, experimental minting conditions, or rare errors, and that is where the real value begins to emerge. Coins from the Denver Mint marked with AD have always drawn attention, but 1997 stands out because it sits at a crossroads of modern minting technology and old-world coin collecting passion. During this period, quality control, precision, and experimentation created coins that today are considered incredibly difficult to find in perfect or near-perfect condition. Condition is everything in the coin world, and a Liberty coin from 1997 graded at the highest levels can transform from a face value item into a life-changing asset. When a coin survives decades without wear, without scratches, without contact marks, it becomes a survivor, and survivors are rare. Collectors chase these coins not just for metal content but for the story, the scarcity, and the emotional connection. When one appears at auction, excitement spreads instantly and prices can climb fast, sometimes reaching numbers that surprise even experienced numismatists. You may have heard figures floating around such as $700,000 or more associated with top-tier Liberty coins, and while not every example reaches that level, the reality is that elite specimens, especially those with unique characteristics, documented provenance, or exceptional grades, have achieved astonishing results in private sales and high-profile auctions. What drives this demand is simple: rarity plus desire. When thousands of collectors want a coin, and only a handful exist at the highest quality, the market does what markets always do: it explodes upward, and Liberty coins are among the most emotionally powerful coins ever made. Another key factor is errors and variations. Some 1997 Liberty-related coins show striking anomalies: die cracks, doubled elements, off-center strikes, or unusual finishes. These mint errors were never intended, and once discovered they become one-of-a-kind treasures. Collectors pay massive premiums for coins the mint never meant to create. History also plays a role. 1997 sits in a modern era, yet still far enough away to feel untouchable. It is not ancient, but it is no longer new. It represents a time when coin collecting shifted from hobby to serious investment, and Liberty designs remain the heart of that movement. Many people unknowingly spend rare coins or store them improperly, destroying potential value. That is why education matters and why channels like Coins exist, to open eyes and change lives. One coin, one story at a time. If you ever come across a Liberty coin tied to the 1997 mint mark, do not ignore it, do not clean it, do not assume it is common. Have it evaluated professionally, because the difference between ordinary and extraordinary often comes down to details invisible to the untrained eye: edges, surfaces, luster, strike depth, alignment. All of these factors decide whether a coin is worth a few dollars or a fortune, and Liberty coins reward patience, knowledge, and respect. The market today remains strong. Interest continues to grow globally, and American Liberty coins are now collected worldwide. Investors see them as tangible assets, collectors see them as art, historians see them as cultural artifacts, and that combination keeps values alive and rising. Stories continue to surface of people discovering valuable Liberty coins in inherited collections, old bank boxes, or forgotten rolls, proving that opportunity still exists even today. So the next time you see a Liberty coin, remember, you are not just looking at money, you are looking at a survivor of time, a symbol of freedom, and possibly a key to extraordinary value. Stay curious, stay informed, and stay with coins, because the next coin story we share might be the one that changes how you see every coin in your pocket forever.